Welcome back, everyone. It is so wonderful to have you here with me today. If you are new to the channel, pull up a chair and get comfortable. I'm Susan Pratt. I have spent over 20 years working in retirement planning and Social Security optimization, helping thousands of seniors navigate one of the most confusing yet critically important programs in America. I have sat across the table from retirees who left hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table simply because they didn't know the rules. I have helped widows discover benefits they never knew existed, and I have watched the relief wash over someone's face when they realized they could add several $100s to their monthly check with one simple phone call. Today, we are going to have a very important conversation. We need to talk about your Social Security benefits. Specifically, we need to talk about money that might be sitting there waiting for you, money that the Social Security Administration is not going to tell you about. Here is the hard truth. The Social Security Administration processes benefits for over 70 million Americans. They do not have time to optimize your situation. They will give you what you ask for, but they will not volunteer strategies that could put more money in your pocket. That responsibility falls on you. And for my senior viewers, my absolute favorite group of people, I want to make sure you have every piece of information you need to maximize what you have earned over a lifetime of hard work. I see so many retirees who simply accept the first number they are given. They don't realize that the difference between a good claiming strategy and a poor one can mean tens of thousands of dollars over their lifetime. So grab your reading glasses and maybe a notepad. We are going to walk through 7 specific strategies that can add anywhere from $300 to $900 to your monthly check. These are not loopholes or tricks. These are legitimate options built into the Social Security system that most people simply don't know about. Let's start with strategy number 1, and this is the big one. It is called delayed retirement credits, and it can dramatically increase your monthly benefit. Here is how it works. For every year you delay claiming Social Security past your full retirement age, your benefit increases by 8%. That is not 8% total. That is 8% per year, and it continues until you reach age 70. Let me put real numbers to this. Say your full retirement age benefit would be $2,000 per month at age 67. If you wait until age 70 to claim, you are looking at a 24% increase. That brings your monthly benefit to $2,480. That is an extra $480 every single month for the rest of your life, plus cost of living adjustments compound on that higher amount. I had a gentleman named Robert come to see me last year. He was 66 and ready to file for Social Security. His benefit at full retirement age was going to be $2,200 per month. I asked him one question. Can you wait? He had a small pension and some savings. We ran the numbers together. By waiting until 70, his benefit would increase to $2,728 per month. That is over $500 more each month. If Robert lives to 85, which is completely reasonable for someone in good health, that decision to wait will put an extra $90,000 in his pocket over his lifetime. Now, I know what you are thinking. Susan, what if I don't live that long? That is a fair question. The break-even point for delayed benefits typically falls around ages 80 to 82. If you have significant health concerns or a shortened life expectancy, claiming earlier might make sense. But for those of you in good health, waiting is one of the most powerful financial moves you can make. Strategy number 2 is for married couples, and it involves spousal benefits. Many people do not realize that you can receive up to 50% of your spouse's full retirement age benefit, even if you have your own work history. This can be incredibly valuable if one spouse earned significantly more than the other. Let me give you an example. Say your husband's benefit at full retirement age is $2,800 per month. Your own benefit based on your work record is only $900 per month. If you claim spousal benefits, you could receive $1,400 per month instead. That is $500 more every single month simply by understanding which benefit to claim. The key here is that your spouse must be receiving benefits for you to claim spousal benefits. Also, spousal benefits do not increase past full retirement age, so there is no advantage in waiting beyond that point for the spousal benefit specifically. Strategy number 3 is one that breaks my heart because so many people miss it entirely. Check your earnings record for errors. Your Social Security benefit is calculated based on your 35 highest earning years. If there are mistakes in your record, if years are missing or earnings are reported incorrectly, your benefit will be permanently reduced. I worked with a retired teacher named Patricia who was receiving $1,600 per month. When we reviewed her earnings record together, we discovered that 3 years of her income had been reported under the wrong Social Security number due to a clerical error when she changed her name after marriage. After submitting the correction with proper documentation, her benefit increased by $127 per month. That is over $1,500 per year that she was missing. Go to ssa.gov, create a My Social Security account if you haven't already, and review every single year of your earnings. Compare it to your old tax returns and W 2 forms. If something looks wrong, you can file Form SSA 7008 to request a correction. Do not let a clerical error from decades ago cost you money today. Strategy number 4 is especially important for anyone who took time out of the workforce. If you have fewer than 35 years of earnings, the Social Security Administration uses zeros for the missing years in your benefit calculation. Those zeros drag down your average and reduce your monthly benefit. Here's the good news. If you continue working, even part-time, each new year of earnings can replace a 0 year. Say you only have 30 years of earnings and you take a part-time job earning $40,000 per year. That new income replaces a 0 in your calculation. Depending on your situation, this could add $100 to $200 or more to your monthly benefit. And remember, working longer can never hurt your Social Security. The system always uses your 35 highest earning years. If a new year of work produces lower earnings than what is already in your record, it simply does not get counted. Strategy number 5 is critical for widows and widowers. If your spouse has passed away, you may be entitled to survivor benefits equal to 100% of what they were receiving or were entitled to receive. This is not the same as the 50% spousal benefit we discussed earlier. This is the full amount. If you claim survivor benefits at your full retirement age for survivors, you get 100%. If you claim earlier, starting as early as age 60, the benefit is reduced but still substantial, starting at 71.5%. Here is a strategy many people miss. Survivor benefits and retirement benefits are separate. You can claim one first and switch to the other later. For example, if you are 62 and widowed, you could claim reduced survivor benefits now and let your own retirement benefit grow until age 70. Then you switch to your own higher benefit. Or you could do the opposite, depending on which strategy gives you more money over your lifetime. I helped a widow named Margaret navigate this exact situation. Her own benefit at 70 would be $2,100 per month. Her survivor benefit at 60 would be $1,650. We calculated that she should take the survivor benefit at 60, use that income for 10 years, and then switch to her own benefit at 70. The strategy gave her an additional $142,000 over her lifetime compared to simply taking her own benefit early. Strategy number 6 is for divorced individuals. If you were married for at least 10 years before divorcing, you may be eligible to claim benefits based on your ex-spouse's earnings record. This is true even if your ex-spouse has remarried. And here's the important part. Your claim does not reduce their benefit or affect their current spouse's benefit in any way. You must be at least 62, unmarried, and your ex-spouse must be eligible for benefits, though they do not actually need to be collecting. If you have been divorced for at least 2 years, you can file on your ex's record even if they have not started their benefits yet. I know this can feel uncomfortable. Many people do not want anything to do with their former spouse, but this is money you earned during those years of marriage. It is not about your ex, it is about maximizing what you are entitled to receive. Strategy number 7 is the retroactive lump sum option, and it is perfect for certain situations. If you are past your full retirement age and have not yet claimed benefits, you can file for up to 6 months of retroactive benefits in a lump sum payment. For example, if your monthly benefit at full retirement age is $2,000 and you are 6 months past that age when you file, you could receive $12,000 as a one-time payment. This can be helpful if you have unexpected expenses or need a cash infusion. However, and please listen carefully to this part, when you take retroactive benefits, your filing date is pushed back. You give up the delayed retirement credits you would have earned for those months. Your ongoing monthly benefit will be about 4% lower permanently if you take the full 6 months retroactively. For most people, the long term cost outweighs the short term gain. But if you have a reduced life expectancy or an urgent financial need, this option exists. Now, let me recap your action plan. First, if you are between full retirement age and 70, seriously consider waiting to maximize your delayed retirement credits. Second, if you are married, calculate whether spousal benefits could give you more than your own benefit. Third, create a My Social Security account today and review your entire earnings history for errors. Fourth, if you have 0 years in your record, consider working a bit longer to replace them. Fifth, if you have lost a spouse, explore survivor benefits and the possibility of claiming one benefit now and switching later. Sixth, if you are divorced and were married at least 10 years, check if you qualify for ex spouse benefits. Seventh, understand the retroactive option, but use it carefully. I know this feels like a lot. I know Social Security can seem impossibly complicated, but these are your hard earned benefits. You paid into this system for decades. You deserve every dollar you're entitled to receive. If you found this information helpful, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. I am dedicated to helping you navigate retirement with confidence. In my next video, I am going to be talking about the 5 Social Security mistakes that can get your benefits reduced or suspended. Yes, there are things that can actually lower your check after you have started receiving it. You do not want to miss that one. Thank you so much for trusting me with your retirement planning. Please take a few minutes today to log into your Social Security account and start reviewing your options. Knowledge is the difference between accepting what you are given and claiming what you have earned. Stay informed, stay empowered, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.